If you sit and listen to peer-to-peer engagements of chief financial officers, the people who manage the monies in companies and institutions, you can't avoid carrying the impression that they are becoming the other chief executives based on what is expected of them. Perhaps, sooner than later, chief financial officers, CFOs, may be referred to, at least by implication, as chief value officers, CVOs.
We all grown up with this concept called I'm an accountant. I love being an accountant. I'm a passionate accountant. I'm a purpose-driven accountant. And then suddenly we're talking about chief value officer. So what does it mean? Ultimately, as an individual, when I'm leading, I'm only as good as the value I give to my stakeholders. And that's really the concept of what a chief value officer means.
I think a CFO no longer has the liberty of just being a no person. No to this, no to that, no to that, like the traditional ones we had, but you need to be able to say, okay, in the big scheme of 2023, that may not be the absolute bottom line we need if we are to factor in some elements of working from home, introducing ABC. But when you project that in the long term, and enhanced staff loyalty, enhanced productivity, because of the things we are instituting today, we are going to have a more stable return for the varied stakeholders.
In other words, finance managers are now expected to be more forward-looking in executing their roles than the traditional roles of being financial controllers.
Because you are constantly making decisions for people that you are not. So how are you getting yourself in that space? Accountants have this definition of my space is my table and my desk. Is it right? I look at the world from a computer and books. It's not going to be effective. It's not going to be value driven. Is that right? So understand your customers. Very, very important. Then we talked about employees. And in every workspace nowadays, there are 4 generations. At least 3, but definitely up to 4. So understand that you need to treat them very fairly. And trust me, the way you can treat me fairly is very different to that guy who's less than 25 years. Because he wants a voice in everything. He wants to participate.
So people and client issues may no longer be limited to the offices of the human resource or sales and marketing, but will also be the business of the CFO. This was part of the CFO Forum organized by ACCA and Deloitte. Joan Salmon, NTV Business.